hours.
I always kind of liked it. 6 hours, one seat, nobody can get to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our non-stop service from New York to London.
You fly much?
All the time, actually.
So first, Liam Neeson's daughter gets taken. Then, Liam Neeson and his wife get taken. Then, his identity gets stolen. And finally, not only is his identity stolen, but the airplane he's traveling on gets taken in the nonstop action thriller of the year, Nonstop. Ian, what were your thoughts?
I mean, it was an okay movie. I mean, the whole it's on a plane concept is actually well executed, but it's still a dumb action flick overall.
Yeah.
Well executed. That was like the opposite of what I thought. I was like,
I mean, it's not broken. I mean, it's text messages galore, but at least it works.
No, it doesn't. I went in with really, really low expectations. So
I went in with really low expectations too.
I'm going to say that it exceeded my expectations, which were like...
It's not a great movie, but it's not like, this doesn't make any sense.
Here's the thing.
There were a lot of parts that just didn't make sense. No one acted like people.
It definitely
explain?
They were just like, we're going to yell really loud and Liam Neeson's going to lie and we're not going to trust him. And it brings the interesting concept of what happens if the people that we trust with the security of our country can't be trusted. And then it's like, but they can't be trusted for very contrived reasons that would never, ever happen. Past the point of I can suspend my disbelief for this. You have to believe that that if some random number sent a text message to the government would be like, can't trust our U.S. air marshal in the sky, like at all, because he sent a text message when he's on the phone being like, no, there's a bomb. You also have to believe that the government would blow up a civilian like airplane just because.
Well, I mean, they're worried it's gonna, crash into a building or something. So that's why they want to blow it out of the sky, Michaela. Because for the greater good.
Well, I think the script didn't sound like the way, it all sounded very like, we need to get to this point, to this point, to this point, and we're gonna do it the clumsiest way possible.
It was a very cliche script, definitely.
Oh, definitely,
But if all you're expecting is an action movie where Liam Neeson kicks ass, gets the bad guys, and saves the day, you get what you paid for.
Yeah, it's completely. It's exactly like verbatim. And then the taken angle is like, oh, there's a daughter that
there's just
keep
a daughter,
squeezing.
that's all
Yeah,
you
there's
need.
just a daughter on the plane for some reason, and Liam has his super cop dad kind of persona that's forced into the movie for no reason, aside for being in the movie for no reason.
He has a special set of skills, one would say.
I think both the best and the worst scene was in the climactic finale when the two hijackers finally reveal themselves in the standoff. When the plane is going down, Liam Neeson's gun just flies up. He catches it like it's no big deal, conveniently shoots the guy, and manages to save the day.
The whole time they were like, okay, this could maybe happen, and then they were physics.
See, at that point, it's just going to be a dumb action movie, though.
So on the infamous Pretentious Film Majors 5-star scale rating, what would you guys rate Nonstop at?
I would give it a 3 because it's a solid 3, and it doesn't need to be anything else besides a 3.
I would give it a 2, and really the biggest thing elevating it for me is how much I love Lupita Nyong'o. There are so many people in this movie that were better than this movie.
Honestly, I think a 3 is a solid score. I can't think of it any higher because of the weak story, but I don't think it's any lower because I was thoroughly entertained by the whole movie.
Yeah, it was a really entertaining movie. It's just, it wasn't anything else.
Yeah. That wraps up our discussion for Nonstop. For more videos, be sure to check out pretentiousfilmmajors.com, subscribe to us on YouTube for more videos, and check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
We are me. Alliance, hijacking this plane. I'm trying to save it.
okay, this could maybe happen, and then they were like,
well, that
physics.